Settle down now. Sometimes they have a mind of their own. So guys, we're going to come up a little closer here. We're going to wait for Coach Tim. Here he comes. Come on up here. Come on up here. You guys, I would like to have Katie turn around and show you her jersey. That is a Cardinal jersey. Well, this wall, as Tim said, is very interesting. These are carvings called the Wishstone carvings, and what they do, everybody, is they show how the Cardinal logo that Katie has on her jersey, how it has changed over time. They first put the famous birds on the bat, the Cardinals on a bat, back in 1922. Look how small the birds were, and the bat back then was black. The bat was a black bat. It stayed that way, the logo did, till 1949. Then the Cardinal got a little bigger, the tail points down. In 1952, the black bat changed to the color it is on Katie's uniform top. It changed to yellow. Some people call it gold. All right, now look at this fella. He's called Sluggerbird. Sluggerbird. Why do you think he's called Sluggerbird? Any guesses?
No.
He makes home runs?
He makes home runs.
It looks like he's got a bat.
That's exactly right, Carol. He makes home runs, as Katie said, and he has the bat cocked behind his shoulder so he can slug the ball. Sluggerbird was on the sleeve of the Cardinal jersey in 1956. They put Cardinals across the front in block letters. They took the birds on the bat off in 1956. They took them off the front of the uniform. That made the Cardinal fans very unhappy. It was an unpopular decision by the Cardinals. So the very next year, they put the birds on the bat back in 1957. They've been on ever since. Sluggerbird, if you ever see a t-shirt or a jacket or any nice Cardinal memorabilia or souvenir, Sluggerbird might be on it. He stood the test of time. Yeah, this one here is from 1966. They made another change. They made the bird a little bigger. This cool looking bird, you guys, never appeared on a Cardinal uniform.
Why?
Because he is a special bird, Carol, for children. He's put on all sorts of merchandise to attract the attention of children. He's called Bird with an Attitude. He's a cartoon character with the bill of his cap resting on the beak of his nose. So he looks like a cool character. Kids love him. Then this was from 1997. This is the exact bird that Katie has on her uniform. If you looked out the window at where you live at Abletrek, if you looked out the window and saw a bird on a branch of a tree, he would look like that Cardinal. Okay? Now Tim and I have this neat logo on our shirts because when this stadium opened in 2006, this is the special patch called the inaugural season patch. And finally, you guys, look at this jersey. Yes, does anybody know how many times the Cardinals have won the World Series?
I don't know.
11. Jeff, you're absolutely right, Jeff. 11 times. Now that's pretty good for a Cub fan to know that. The Cardinals have won 11, most in the National League. Their first World Series victory came against a Yankee team that had Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth on it, 1926. 1927, they put this on the front of their uniform, World Champions. Well, guys, what do you think the rest of the National League, their opponents, the Cardinal opponents, how do you think they reacted to that?
Not good.
Not good at all, Leah. They were mortified. That means they were kind of angry about it. They didn't like it. So they complained to the Commissioner of Baseball, Judge Kennesaw Mountain Landis. The next season, or from then on, Judge Landis said, no more will you ever be allowed to put World Champions on the front of your jersey. So the Cardinals in 1927 are the only team to ever do it, and then it was not allowed anymore. If you do win the World Series, do you know where you can put that on your uniform? Almost, not quite the
Your sleeve?
Your sleeve, Linda. Right on the sleeve. Yeah, yeah. On the back, you can have your number and your name. Katie, what jersey are you wearing?
Mark McGwire.
Mark McGwire. Okay. Well, Coach Tim and I now are going to take you through the Cardinal Club. Do you remember those green seats you saw right behind home plate? That's where the Cardinal Club members get to sit. This Cardinal Club has a membership of 660 people. They have to join to be a member. They get a gourmet buffet before, during, and after the game. They get all the Coca-Cola products and Anheuser-Busch drinks they want during the game. Waiters and waitresses come out to their seats and say, "What may I get you, ma'am? What may I get you, sir?" And it's all included in your membership. So we're going to walk around to the right. Coach Tim, for James, Coach Tim has a special ramp to get you easily up through the Cardinal Club, all right? All right. Let's go around to the right and get your bats before we go. Louisville Sluggers, yes, John Wilker do this. Who here?
No, you feel beer.
Do we sell beer here during the game?
Thank you.
Okay, any guys have to go to the bathroom besides me? No.
Why don't you wait here, because that way we won't put James on a slope. We'll wait right here. No, I don't think so. Yes, I want to repeat Carol's question. She said, "John, what if a member of a family member of a Cardinal player wants to come see him play? Do they get to sit in a special section?" Yes, they do. Pardon? The top, well, they sit kind of in the middle of the stadium. Yeah, the middle. In fact, yesterday I had the first baseman, Alan Craig of the Cardinals. His grandfather was on the tour. His name is Mr. Carlson. And I asked him that very question, Carol. I said, does Alan get to give you a couple of complimentary free tickets? And he said, yes, the Cardinals have that courtesy. Guys, we're going to go outside in just a moment, and we're going to go up some elevators. We'll probably take 3 again, which was fine. We're waiting just a few minutes for some folks in the restroom. So far, do you like the tour?
Yes.
Good. How many of you guys, baseball is one of your favorite sports? Okay. Football better. Okay.
I went to 2 Brewers games.
You love baseball and you've been to Brewers games?
Yeah, up in Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's a beautiful stadium. You live in Milwaukee? Your niece does. Okay. I'll tell you what, guys. In terms of your knowledge of baseball and sports, I'm very impressed with your knowledge. A lot of times people don't pay attention to the details of baseball, but you guys do.
Yeah, I live in Kenosha.
Oh, you live in Kenosha?
I live in Kenosha, right between Milwaukee and Chicago.
Great community, isn't it?
Yeah.
Carl,
ever pitched a perfect game, but I'll give you the names of several who have pitched no-hitters. Bob Gibson, Bob Forge, Bud Smith. Okay, guys. Yeah, let's go around and we'll go. Tim, we're heading up to the third floor. No fighting. Big ball out. All-time. The only three players ahead of Stan the Man in hits are Pete Rose, Ty Cobb, and Hank Aaron. I'm sure you've heard of most of those guys.
Yeah.
Stan Musial was 92 years old when he passed away 4 months ago. And Carolyn said, John, can you tell us a couple of stories about him? Let me tell you a couple real neat stories. Have you ever heard of a baseball player getting kicked out of a game for arguing, starting a fight, using bad language? Yes. Okay, Linda. In 22 years, Stan Musial was never kicked out of a game by an umpire because he was always sportsmanlike. He was always kind and humble. His favorite instrument to play was the harmonica. He loved to play the harmonica. Stan Musial always had a smile on his face in the morning. Somebody said, Stan, why do you always smile when you get up in the morning? He said, because I know I'm going to get 2 hits in the game tonight. He was pretty confident. Who wouldn't smile if they knew they were going to get 2 hits every game? And get this, they used to allow a pitch called a spitball. They don't allow it anymore. But a pitcher used to be able to spit or put pine tar on the ball to make it move funny and make it hard for the batter to hit. They asked Stan Musial one time, Stan, how do you hit a spitball? And he said, I swing and hit the dry side. He had that good of eyes. That good of eyes. Tim, do you have any more stories that you can share with Abel Trek about Stan?
Well, Stan hit 331 last time that. He was amazingly consistent. He hit 331 right. There's some bricks down there.
Tim brings up a great point. What was his nickname?
Stan the Man.
Stan the Man. Greatest Cardinal ever. That's his statue that you're looking at. Okay? Well, we're going to go on the Musial Bridge now. There's a couple of pictures of Stan you can see as we pass by. We're going into the Champions Club, okay? The Champions Club. Good. How are you doing? Good. No, anytime. If the kids really want to know.
Yeah, but no, that's the reason why when the first time working on the application, they need some
Thanks a lot.
All right.
question is, just like you draw with the umpire, but does that player get a warning and then the next time it happens, he is out or what is going on?
Sometimes. That's a great question. I'm going to share it with everybody. It's a great question. We'll wait until Coach Tim gets in here. Guys, remember when I told you that Stan Musial was never kicked out of a game by an umpire? He was never ejected. Carol asked, can an umpire warn a player to say, hey, you stop that behavior, I don't want to hear anymore, and instead of kicking them right out of the game? Yes, they can, Carol. They can warn them. But if the player shows such a temper and anger and uses what we call the magic words, which are bad words of cussing, the umpire will not give a warning. He'll just say, you're out of here. But if it's something if it's something he can warn him about, he will. Well, guys, this is the Champions Club. One of you said the Cardinals, our Cub fan said the Cardinals have won 11 World Series championships. This room is for you and I. We can buy tickets here. We don't have to be a member like the Cardinal Club. We can buy tickets here. It holds 388 people. You get a reserved seat outside the glass. We'll stay in here today though, but you can look out there if you'd like. You get an upscale buffet, great food before and during the game. And then you can go to the serving stations and get Coca-Cola and Anheuser-Busch products. The room is dedicated to the 11 World Series championships by the Cardinals. There are pictures of championship rings in the back there by Bev. There are also pictures of pins that the media or the people covering the game get to wear. They have to put the pins on their lapel. Those are World Series pins. The main thing that's showcased in here, though, are actual World Series trophies. 4 of them. And you may think, John, where are the other 7? The Cardinals have won 11. Before 1967, Major League Baseball did not give out a trophy for winning a World Series. They gave out a banner that said World Champions, but no trophy till 1967.
Why was that? Do you know?
We don't know, other than a banner is something you can hoist up on a flagpole in your stadium, and then somebody probably thought, hey, let's give a trophy. The Cardinals happened to play in the very first World Series that a trophy was awarded, 1967. So here are the trophies in order. 2011, 2006, both won in this ballpark. 1982, won against, we have some Milwaukee people, won against the Milwaukee Brewers, an American League team back then 1967. So Joyce, John, Bev, what I'd like to do is let the guests from Able Trek look at some of these things for just a few minutes. They can take pictures of the trophies, and Tim and I are going to meet you right back here in about a few minutes, okay? Thank you.
Then we get to see the inside of it. That is really cool. Look at all of the, what are those, the screws or the nuts and bolts? Yeah, nuts and bolts, you're right. I need a man to tell me that, huh? Now it's a little dark. smaller, 23, 22, 21. We must be getting close to that. Yeah, the numbers are getting smaller.
Is that how you tell?
I think so. Not sure. No, this has never broke down. I came here with my kids probably 25 years ago. And then I came here before I even had kids. There's the door to let us out already. Yay. I think at the bottom it'll tell us. I'm recording.
first person to use structural steel installation as a construction rather. The time it had the longest distance between fans and 500 feet. Construction started back in 1867. It was the biggest open together by July 14th, 1974. Up here, don't give any people the anymore. That's another one of those jumbo hopper barges in the building. They're actually moving the barge correctly. You notice how one side of the barge is the water and the other side is up. You have to start from one side and load the barge all the way through. And if you start loading it right in the middle, you break the barge in half. So the correct way to load a barge one